Okay, Prissy has decided not to speak, so I'll go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of 𝗕𝗿𝗄𝗏. We're so excited to be here this afternoon. It might be evening where you are, morning wherever you are. It's fine. So, good day wherever you are and whatever it is. And today is going to be an exciting episode. I can't wait. I don't know about you, but I can't wait. Before we introduce our guest for today, go out there, share the feed as usual, and let's get started. I just can't wait. It's gonna be an exciting one. So let family and friends know we live, and let's get going. Today we're not broadcasting from the middle of nowhere. So we back in studio. You can call it Studio Q. Anything. Okay. So let's get going. And as usual, when you come online, let us know. Shoot a hello, shoot a hi, because we have an awesome resource person here today, and he's going to help us delve through a very important and sensitive topic. Um, so as usual, I have Prissy right here with me, the one who doesn't want to do the intro, and today, as we have a special guest with us, a very special guest, and he is Mr. Samuel Mahama. He's the Sami you've always been hearing. He's admin, puts everything together, make sure we always ready. He gets all the topic. He's the producer, right? Gets all the topics ready. Today he gave a topic, and I said, "No, you can't give this topic and run away. You will be the one speaking to this topic." Yeah. So Sami, good to have you. Thanks for
Thank
joining
you.
us.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
Awesome. So Sami's topic, I mean, when we looked at it, I said, I don't think we are able to speak about this in the right way as Sami would speak about that. So again, let us know when you join us, and pose all your questions to Sami, because he's a very experienced one. Okay, so the topic is how to get over heartbreak, right? How to move on and all. First of all, Sami, my first question to you is: can you take us through what it feels like to be heartbroken? What it feels like? Like practically, is it that you wouldn't want to eat, or if you even see two people going, then you get angry just because like you've lost a loved one, or how does it work?
Okay, so I remember during when I had mine,
Okay,
um, I went through a lot, like
okay.
the countless sleepless nights.
Oh no,
Yeah,
so you
so
just can't sleep? Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
especially when you kind of invest a lot into the
Well,
relationship.
okay, okay,
So I couldn't let go, but it got to
okay.
a time I had to accept the reality that this won't work.
Oh, okay,
So yeah.
okay. So apart from the sleepless night, what other stuff did you have to go through?
Okay, so I had to, when it comes to boys, you
Okay.
can't go and tell them that Charlie they give you the yeah because
Okay.
because they will
Okay.
laugh at you. So
Oh,
I had to keep a lot of things like within myself.
okay.
Um, because of that, I kind of how should I put it? I decided to um, distance myself,
Okay.
use that heartbreak to learn more about technology. So yeah,
Okay.
I use that um, I use that as an escape. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Wow. And I'm loving it already because this feels so real. I mean, I'm sure people go through this, but the way you are explaining it makes it feel real. So what you mean is that you had to definitely find an escape, something that would take your mind off it. And
Yeah,
in your case, you decided to focus on technology.
yeah.
Oh wow. Oh, that's awesome. Prissy, let me know as soon as you have any question. I'm overly excited, so I might be just going all through. Okay, so about not being able to tell your friends, did that make you try to withdraw, or you still go around, chat with them, have fun, but you never mentioned that? And did anyone actually ask you about, hey, how is your lady doing?
Yeah, I had a brother called Isaac.
Okay,
Um, when I was at my mom's place,
okay,
I saw a funny clip on social media. I always laugh when I see that video. That
okay.
someone will be on bed and all of a sudden, that person will just wake up and shout, "Hey!" Like like I
Okay,
thought
yeah.
that was something funny, but I went through that thing and it wasn't easy. Like
Wow.
he was the one that um he, um his let's say his room is closer to me, and whenever
Okay.
that thing happens, he will just come out from the room and come and chat with me. Then he goes back to his room.
Oh, so you were actually like
Yeah,
screaming
I was
in the
feeling,
middle of
yeah,
the night. You just
yeah,
wake up and shout,
yeah, yeah,
"Hey!"
yeah.
Oh my
I would just
God.
ask for, like, why me? Like, why me? Like, why am I don't have the I don't have anything. I don't have any plan to hurt anybody. So why
Oh,
am I going through all
okay.
this? Yeah, yeah. So he was
Wow.
the one
I,
that,
I I already feel we made the right decision by making you speak. This is even so revealing to me. I mean, um, how long do you think it took you to get over it? I don't know if you've even totally gotten over it, but at least to a point where you felt like, okay, this is better. Like, how long did it take you?
okay. So the, I think um I had the relationship was about 6 years, and
Okay.
getting rid of it, I think it took another 3 years.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
so I have to avoid, talking to the lady, like
Okay.
blocked her, the
Okay.
parents, brothers, everyone, just to let those things go.
So you had to just get rid of anyone associated with
Yeah,
her
yeah,
family and all.
yeah.
Okay, let me ask this question. Was she the one that triggered the breakup, or it was you?
So okay, she always, whenever she hurts me, I'll be
Okay.
like, why are you doing this to me? I don't
Okay.
do that to you, so why are you doing this to me? So
Okay.
mostly she'll be like, if you can't go through this, then let's break up, like all the time. If
Okay.
she
Okay.
does that, and it got to a time I was fed up, like I was really
Okay.
fed up. So I had to just um sit down, advise myself very well if I really
Okay.
want to be with this person.
Okay. Okay.
And that is when I decided that, nah, I'm not doing this any longer. Like
Okay.
I can't go through this pain like every week or every day, or yeah.
Okay. Okay. So at the point you were advising yourself and saying, I can't go through this any longer, would you say that pain was stronger than the pain you had to go through during the breakup period?
I think um when I decided to let go, I wasn't
Okay.
feeling anything. Like that
Okay.
is when I have really finally decided. So
Decided. Okay.
yes. So but the pain was true when I was with her.
The pain was what?
The pain was the time that I felt the pain was when I was in a relationship with her.
Oh, so what you're saying is that the pain you felt when you were in a relationship was stronger
Yeah.
than what you went through during the
Yes.
heartbreak, even the
Yes.
sleepless night and all. Oh,
Yes.
then that was real pain. I mean, because
Yeah.
if you can get up and scream, hey,
Yeah.
and all that cannot be compared to
Yeah.
okay. Oh wow, wow, okay,
So I have a question. Were there times that you, like after the breakup, you regretted that you broke up and maybe you would have wished that you were still together?
I can't hear you.
So were there times
Uh-huh.
where you had regrets after the breakup that, oh, I shouldn't have broken up with
No, no, no.
this lady?
There was no regret. Like I
okay,
was peaceful within my heart, and
okay,
um, that was how should I put this? But um, after the breakup, I felt that like I have really taken a good decision.
okay.
Yeah,
But then what was the trigger for that
The pain.
pain
the,
after the breakup?
so
Was it
when
because
I
of the
was when
investment?
I think I overloved her, and she
Okay,
took advantage of that. It's
okay.
not because like the investment and all.
Okay. Okay. So you felt that you gave your heart out and it's been toyed with, and that's why
Yeah,
you felt
yeah,
the pain. Hey, thanks
yeah,
for joining us, Warren. Okay. So, wow. And this is a good one. Um, Again, so it took you 3 years to really get over it.
yeah,
Does that put any fear within you that your next relationship might be similar? Like, does it give you? Do you have any fears that, hey, what if I end up in a similar
yeah.
relationship or
Okay,
situation?
so because of what I went through,
Yeah.
I'm very conscious, and
Okay.
I have um, I have paid attention during that time. I wasn't paying attention to certain things, certain red flags. So
Okay.
now, I'm really vigilant about certain things. When I
Okay.
see one or two or three instances, I just let
Okay.
go. I won't even tell you that we should break up. I'll just let go.
Oh,
I won't,
you
I
break
won't,
up
I
in
won't, I
your
won't
heart.
waste my time telling you anything. I'll just go.
Okay. Okay. Does that mean that you are? Warren says, "Good day, my people." Hey, Warren, how's it going? Does that mean that it will be difficult? You are now loving cautiously. Do you think there are now more restrictions about your love, like how you just open up and just love someone? Do you
Yeah,
think
I think so.
that?
Yeah, more
Oh,
restrictions.
okay.
So there are red flags that I saw that
Okay.
I have now paid really attention to it. So
Oh, okay.
when I see those patterns, I just let go. I don't want to
Wow.
go through all those things again. So
Yeah. 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 Wow. Interesting. Did your partner ever try to come back?
yeah, so many times. Even even sometimes she would just call
Okay.
me and would be like, "So why did I break up? Like
Oh,
why did I
okay.
break up with her?" But
Okay.
I whatever I told her, like it's
Okay.
I don't want
Yeah.
to do anything with
Yeah.
her because of whatever
Okay.
she put me through. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
And you rightly mentioned that you never felt any regret, but has there been a time where there was even this funny thought of you going back?
no.
Oh wow. So it means you really checked out completely.
Yeah. Like
Okay.
sometimes describing those pain, I don't have any description for it. Like
Okay.
I went through
Oh,
things a lot. Yeah,
okay.
I went through things.
Okay. So if there are people who would naturally cling to things or to their relationships because they can't see their lives being any better if they let go. I mean, they might be in toxic relationships
Yeah.
and all, but they just can't imagine how life will be if they let go. What would be your advice to such people?
I think they should just sit down
Okay.
and really assess their self. If
Okay.
that person has to, let's say that person is into a toxic relationship, that person
Okay.
should just sit down, assess,
Mm-hmm.
and know if um, that person, the lady or the guy,
Yeah.
will how should I put this? Um, okay, so let me put it this way.
Okay. Yeah.
Assuming you are going to a war with your
Mm-hmm.
partner, will
Okay.
that person take a bullet for you? Just imagine it that way.
Hey, this one they are
So if that
military
person can
levels.
take a
Okay.
bullet for yeah, if that person can take a bullet for you, then
Okay.
you have to keep the person. If that person won't do that, you have to let go.
But how would you know? The person might tell you that I'll take a bullet for you, but through the person's whatever actions and all, you might feel differently. How would you know if this is someone who will really take a bullet for you?
Okay, so through let's say misunderstanding, or like
Okay.
um let's say that person cheats on you, or
Okay.
that person will cheat on you once, she will
Okay.
come and say that, oh, I'm sorry, I won't do that again. That person will
Okay.
go the next time. That person will, you
Okay.
have to let go. That person can't stop. Like
So
maybe
clearly, such a person will not even take a rubber
yeah,
bullet for you,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
That's
yeah.
okay. Wow.
Because if you love someone,
Mhm.
you pay attention to whatever that person says.
Okay.
I don't like this. You have to
Okay.
try and stop
Okay.
whatever you are doing. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Ah, interesting. Now, please, do you have a question or should I continue? Me, I'm enjoying myself. So, okay. So, have you attempted to be in other relationships post
Yeah,
that relationship?
yeah. I think
Okay.
twice.
Okay. And,
So with that
mhm,
person, the first one I think was 2020, 2023, but no,
okay.
2022 to 2023.
Okay.
So a friend posted a lady on it on her stats, and I
Okay.
told my friend the lady is my friend. So
Okay.
she posted her friend. I was like, oh, this
Okay.
lady is nice. Let me get to know her.
Okay.
Blah blah blah. So
Okay.
I started going out with this lady, and
Okay.
I saw certain things. So during that time, I made my mind that I'll friend zone her
Oh
because of
my
what I have
God.
seen. So
Okay.
later on, I think when I started my degree,
Okay.
um, during that I distinct myself from her
Okay.
because of assignments,
Okay.
work, and all of that. Yes. So the lady called me and was like, "So like, what is going on? Like,
Okay.
um, have I gotten any girl at my school or something?" I was
Okay.
like, "No." Before that, I think we had a conversation, and
Mhm.
she kind of mentioned that I shouldn't fall in love with her. I don't know if it was a mistake or whatever. So, um,
No, you don't know if she mistakenly told you that
yes,
or
yes,
she actually
he
meant well.
actually meant
Okay.
it. Yes. So
Okay.
I paid attention to that, and that is when I decided to friend zone her because
Okay.
I don't want to go through
All that
past
over
issues.
again.
Yeah. So apparently when I started the school, I think
Okay.
now she realized that I'm a good person. That is when
Okay.
she started trying to chase me.
Pursue,
Yes.
yeah.
So during that time, my heart was gone already. So I
Oh
decided
my
not to
God.
go over again. Yeah.
But would you say she was, apart from what she said, that hey, don't
Oh,
fall in
she's a
love with
nice
me?
person.
Say
She's
that
a
again.
nice person. She's a
Oh, she's
really
a
nice
nice
person.
person.
Yeah.
You didn't see other red flags?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Did
Only
did
what
you? Oh,
I
that it
didn't
was
see.
only
That's
okay. Okay.
Yeah, that
The fact
particular
that she
statement.
mentioned don't.
Yes.
Okay.
So I just
but
Oh.
don't you think you are being overly cautious?
not really. In life we certain things that you say, you can't say that it's a mistake. Like you
Okay.
have you have thought of it before saying it. Yes. So
Okay.
I decided to let go.
So more like Bible says that out of the abundance of the heart the mouth
Yes,
speaketh.
the man
So
speaker.
you
Yes,
really feel that that's what it's on the person's heart.
yes, yes,
Wow,
yes.
interesting. Okay, so how did the second one go?
Okay, the second one, um, I think she's not in Ghana, so she has
Okay,
been coming to Ghana like
okay,
I think twice. She came last year and
okay,
she came this year.
okay,
So we were having a podcast with a friend,
okay,
and she as she came, we made her come onto the podcast. So
okay.
she was saying certain things that I was paying attention to. So I
Wow,
decided that this one, nah,
wow,
nah,
wow.
I can't do it. No, I can't do it because um,
Okay.
it's because of whatever I went through. I pay attention
Yeah.
very well. Like
Okay,
every I pay really attention to everything.
okay,
Yes. So it's not it's not that I'm overthinking it, but I really pay
okay,
attention to every details or everything that I see. So whatever she said on the podcast,
okay.
that is when I decided that nah, I can't do it.
That was what's like there.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a question. When she said that, whatever she said, did you try to question her about it to really understand what she was trying to say?
No, I didn't accept.
Oh, okay. In that case, could it not be a situation where she said something and maybe there was more to it? Because sometimes someone could make a blanket statement, and till you really question to know the details, it might be misunderstood, right? I mean, I'm just thinking,
Okay, so with that,
yeah, mhm.
I think before a week before,
Okay,
her mom came around,
okay,
and out of conversation with
yeah,
the ladies and her sister and all,
okay,
she mentioned something like she won't be a relationship with someone in Ghana.
okay,
So one of my friends gave me a hint on that,
okay.
and I was like, oh, then let me really pay. That is when I
You
decided to
started
really pay
paying
attention to.
attention.
And were
Yes,
you already in a relationship when she said
we
that?
were in the talking stage, like
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
yeah,
okay, okay.
yeah.
Okay,
That
so
is when
the moment you heard that, then you knew that whatever was you were trying to build up wasn't going to
yeah,
end anywhere.
yeah.
Okay, wow, this interesting. Now, for the first one, did you the one that said don't fall in love with
Oh, yeah,
me?
yeah.
Did you also try to question her to understand what she really meant, or you thought no, she's really told you her
No,
heart?
I didn't.
Okay.
Sometimes when someone is telling you a truth, like you feel
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
as I felt it, I was like, nah. So that is when I called her friend and I told her that
Okay.
this is what this person said. So
Okay.
I've decided to let go.
Did you ever suspect that she had someone else?
No, no.
Okay. Okay. Now I have a follow-up question to this. Again, I'm so excited. This is an awesome topic. Now, quick one. Don't you think when because people are watching you, maybe someone sees you and goes like, "Oh, this is a smart guy," and gets interested in you. Don't you think that it might make people be so careful around you that they will not really say what is in their heart?
Oh, so I'm a transparent person. You can
Okay.
I don't overthink things. But
Okay.
if I constantly see a pattern, that is
Okay.
when I decide to make a move on it. But if
Okay.
um let's say you said something later on, like years later you say it again, I'm okay.
Okay.
But if it is constantly, that is when I will
Okay.
really pay attention to it.
Wow.
Yeah.
This again awesome. So if there is someone, again, going back to my earlier question, if there is someone who is in a situation where the other partner keeps showing all the red flags. Okay, there are people who don't necessarily show it, but in this case, someone whose partner keeps showing the red flags, and the other partner sees it, but goes like, "Oh, the person will change. The person will change." What advice do you have for do you think the person will change as per your experience?
they, they will never change.
Okay.
They will never change. They will tell you they've changed, but 50%, 60%,
Okay. Oh,
um,
you have statistics too. Okay. Okay.
50%, 60%, those desires are there, but
Okay.
um, only if they have the chance to do it, they will do it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you ever think that maybe you forgiving, like you said, your first relationship, the person kept doing something you said you didn't like, but you got along with the person? Do you think that constant maybe forgiveness or continual forgiveness or whatever, and trying to get along with the person is what enabled the person to rather
Keep.
continue in that line
Yeah.
or path
Yeah.
you didn't
Yeah.
like?
Yeah. I think so. I
Would
think
you
so.
have done something? Do you think that if you had done something differently around the time, the person would have stopped?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I think if um I would have really try letting her go, or um
Mm-hmm.
making her jealous in certain things, like
Okay.
she would have paid attention to whatever I'm saying.
Okay. So at a point, you think that the person took you for granted because they
Yes.
knew that anytime you come back, I mean,
Yes.
you'll be
Yes. Yes.
okay. Wow. I'm loving this. Again, I am learning a lot. So, what you saying is that people shouldn't give their partners the opportunity to take them for granted.
Yes.
That's what you're saying,
Yes.
because then that is rather what allows people to keep
To do whatever they want to do. Yeah.
playing their buffoonery.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think you've become a better person because of the breakup?
Yes.
Why?
Yes. Because should I say, um when I think I was a bit quick tempered, and
Okay.
because of whatever I went through, it's changed the way I think. Like, you
Okay.
have to be patient when it comes to relationship, even if it is with your parents or
Okay.
whoever. Yes. So it changed me completely. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Generally, do you think you can get to a point where you can wholly love, like give your heart out completely, like you did in your very first relationship? Or you think now experience will make you be very cautious about it? Do you think you can get to a point where you give your all, like I gave
Yes.
myself away, or you, yeah,
Yeah, I think so. I think so. If um let's say if I have let's say I have 7 rules, and
okay,
if that person um only um defaults with, let's say,
hmm,
1 or 2, the rest I'm
okay,
okay. Yes.
okay,
Yes. But if it is 5 out of 2, that one, no.
wow,
Yeah.
wow. Prissy, do you have any question again on this? Otherwise, I would go with this. So if you, I mean, by chance, again, someone is watching, someone thinks, oh, this is a very smart guy, and the person has also had their experiences with heartbreak. Um, do you think that that makes the coming together a bit complicated because everyone has sort of gone through a lot of
A lot
obstacles
of
and hurdles here and there, and do you think that it makes it a bit tough? And I'll go back to those two people you tried building something with after the heartbreak. Had they ever had heartbreaks, and do you think that was why maybe they were also playing about some things and so on?
yeah. So I would say if I, if I'm in that circumstances,
Yeah.
and I would say that um, everything is about communication. So
Yeah.
if I'm able to communicate with that person to that level or of understanding that, oh, I went
Okay.
through this, these are
Okay.
my likes, this don't do this, don't do that.
Mhm.
She also tell me, oh, don't do that. We are okay to
Okay.
go. Yeah.
I want to ask a question. So, don't you think that the lady who said, "Okay, I don't want to date someone in Ghana," probably dated somebody in, like you said, she doesn't live in Ghana, and that's led to an issue. That is why she was probably saying that she doesn't want to date, but not necessarily because she feels that dating in Ghana, just because of her past experience.
I don't know of that one yet, but what I know is she went through a rough relationship, but I don't know if she
The
was
person was
dating
in
that
Ghana
person.
or not?
Yes, it was in
Okay.
Ghana or not. Yes.
And you never followed up to ask her why.
No.
But in the spirit of open communication, then maybe you would want to check, right? To really
Yes.
understand
Yes.
what
Yes.
it was. Wow. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, all too soon, it's time to wrap up. I think that I really enjoyed this conversation because it was really from, you could tell it was really from the heart, like nothing to, no shield, no, nothing to hide. And I really enjoyed it. And I must say that I think I have learned a thing or two that I never knew about breakups. So Sami, thank you so much for bringing up this topic and for coming to speak to the topic.
Yeah.
Now, unfortunately for you, and fortunately for all of us, because of how well you handle this interview and all the insights you gave, you will be coming back. You'll be coming back. So when you are thinking of the next topic you are giving, you're actually telling us what you are coming to talk about. Yeah. So
Okay.
I must say I'm really happy about this and all the insights you shared. It looks like you've become a relationship expert. So we'll have you again. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us again for yet another insightful episode. Um always remember that no two relationships are the same. So on that midnight eh, note, we draw down the curtains on today's episode. So talk to you again next week. Cheers. Bye for now.
Bye.
Yeah.